So we're here in New York City. You obviously, I mean, it's Tuesday afternoon. You finished up on Sunday evening. I feel like the past day and a half have probably been a whirlwind for you.
To say the least. It was we had a good time Sunday night. It was fun. There was some Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, some guys hung around, which was pretty cool to celebrate with them. I had a lot of friends and family there. So that was a good night. Long travel day here yesterday, and it's done a lot of media, which is cool. A lot of good things come with winning, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's probably cool when people are like, "Oh, Gary Woodland,
Yeah.
oh my God, look at that."
I mean, he walked up here off the elevator into the Barstool HQ just holding the trophy. That's a hell of a way to walk into
Arguably
places.
the best entrance in Barstool history.
I mean, I can't
like
even
that.
see Trent and Frankie right now because this trophy is just between us, which is spectacular.
It's beautiful.
So you win, you putt out. You see family, and there's probably a little bit of a whirlwind. Once you finish those media commitments, I saw you walk into like the tap room.
Yeah.
How nice is that moment? We were able to be like, "All right, boys."
That was cool. It was nice to be done.
Right.
We got in there. It was cool. There were a lot of people there too, which was it was the first time I've kind of been congratulated, I would say, outside the media. And then you have friends and family there, and then the fun stuff started. It was nice to celebrate. It was nice to kind of relax a little bit, open up the cup, and get some liquid going.
What'd you put in that thing?
We got some vodka in there. I've said before, Jordan Spieth was with me, so I'll blame him. We didn't know how to get the top off. I've seen people drink out of it before, so we actually drank out of the bottom of the cup upside down until the USGA came up. And they told us we were doing it wrong, and they showed us how to get the top off. So we finally did get the top off and drank the right way.
That's incredible.
I will say that we saw the trophy on, what was that, Friday?
I think it was Friday.
So they brought it over to our radio station, and I just touched it with my bare hands, and I think the USGA everyone like got into motion. There was people talking on walkie-talkies like, "Frankie touched it with his bare hand," but I did some movement up there, and I thought I could have cranked that thing open. So maybe I loosened it up for you.
I need some tips.
I feel like a lot goes like that's a big container.
It's a huge container.
We had a bottle of vodka in there.
Just no problem.
It fit very nicely.
Like it was supposed to be in there.
It was perfect.
So let's talk a little golf. Any signs early in the week? Anything leading up to it with your game, with a vibe, a pebble vibe, anything like that kind of made you think earlier in the week, like, all right, this might be onto something special here?
I've played well this year, which helps, obviously, with momentum, but I've played well in the last couple majors. It was nice. I was leading last year after 36 holes in Belle Reve, and that was the closest tournament I'll ever played at home in Kansas, which was cool. I played with Tiger on Sunday there, and I learned so much from that deal. There was so much energy and atmosphere, something like I'd never seen on the golf course, and I learned a lot. I let the outside kind of bother me a little bit, got out of my element early in that round. So the goal going into this week, especially once I got the lead, was to block everything out, try to take in the beauty of Pebble Beach, block out all the noise, and stay within myself. And I did that probably better than I ever have in anything in my life.
How hard is that to do? I mean, you're going into the final round. Obviously, you played really well to get there. I think 65 Friday. You backed that up with a 69, like 2 really good rounds in a row. You're going into Sunday. I mean, you got Rose right there. You've got Brooks right there. You've got Rory's not far away. How hard is it for you to block those things out?
It was tough. And, I go do media after Saturday's round, and all I hear is my record, 0 for 7 with 54 hole leads in my career, pounded. I mean, I think every question was almost negative in that standpoint. But for me, I try to turn that into a positive, try to say, hey, records are meant to be broken. And I think I said it so many times Saturday night. I woke up Sunday morning and I believed it. And I went out, and it was nice for me to get off to a good start because Koepka came out firing right out of the gates. You knew he would. What he's done lately is tremendous. So it was nice for me to make birdie on 2 and 3 and kind of slow his momentum down a little bit.
That 0 for 7 thing's kind of bullshit, too, because if you remember in Hawaii, I mean, you shot 567 with a lead and lost.
I mean, come on, Xander. What's that? I mean, really?
Yeah.
What are you doing out there, man?
And I think, I learned from that, too, because when I made birdie on 11 there, I think, in Maui, I had a 3-shot lead, and I'm like, I was playing so good. I'm like, I got this. I mean, this thing's – and then Xander holes out on 12 right in front of me, and I'm just saying, like, just the sails, the wind came out of the sails. So I didn't let myself get ahead at all last Sunday, and that was really cool.
Were you doing any like leaderboard watching when you were up there? Like when we were out there, I'm like, is he on 5 right now or 6? And like looking what Brooks is doing. Like
yeah, I didn't have to do too much because it was kind of a 3-horse race. I mean, it was just really Justin and Brooks, and I was seeing Justin in my group, and Brooks was right in front of me.
Right.
So I could see and you could hear what Brooks was doing. The crowd there was a lot of pro Brooks guys out there on Sunday, which was cool. But that kind of fired me up too. Felt like you had people rooting against you a little bit, which was awesome. But him getting off that hot start definitely added to it. Rosie, birdied the first hole right out of the gate, took the lead away. So it was the scoreboards were definitely there. The biggest one was on on 17 when I had that tight ship off the green. I look up and Brooks was putting on the green. I didn't know if it was for eagle or for birdie, but I saw him miss it, and that at least gave me a little bit of breath that no matter what, I knew if I made bogey, I'd have a one-shot lead still going into the last hole.